Jim, our next question relates to something we talked about earlier, sent on Twitter using the hashtag CornyDriveThru from Arthur Pryor. Does Jim think it is a problem that Sami Zayn has Roman, Jimmy, and Jay breaking every week like it's the Carol Burnett show? Should Triple H step in and say, stop effing around to Sami? The Bloodline laughing doesn't exactly match the badass aura they have been going for. So what are your thoughts on that take?
Well, he hasn't been doing it every week. I saw it Friday night as this happened. I mean, he's great every week, but I haven't seen him really just breaking down and laughing. But I can see where I would be pissed. As a viewer, I liked it. As a booker, I probably wouldn't like it.
But how do you get mad at someone? I mean, it wasn't like he was being overly hokey.
Well, that's the thing is he wasn't. His performance of what he was supposed to do rendered them unable to keep a straight face. Not that he was jacking around, going to business for himself, throwing in little comments or wink, wink, or eye rolling and cracked them up that way. It was just what he was supposed to do, and it was funny. And so, yeah. You know, maybe you've lined the fucking Bloodline up and slap them in the face and pinch their balls before they go out. But I don't think you castigate Sami for being so good. It's one of those things that happen. If it was a regular thing where they were just laughing in promos all the time, it would kill their goddamn gimmick. But with this, I think everybody saw that regardless of what you would think or say about wrestling, it was hard to keep a straight face.
Did you ever break Dennis during a promo?
Well, see, the thing is, it was hard to tell because Dennis had that smirk that he'd do a lot anyway. Bobby would turn every once in a while at the podium at TBS. That's where I would get him mostly. Bobby would turn every once in a while. Bubba was the challenge. Because remember, he had the stone face, and from the start, Dusty said, don't break, Bubba. You don't talk, you don't look, you just sit there, you look mean. And he kept his thumb nail long so that he could dig his right thumbnail into the side of his left hand when he was standing behind me, looking one way and looking the other way with his hands clasped together like a bodyguard. He was digging his fingernail into himself to distract himself and try not to laugh. Or every once in a while, he'd have to wipe his arm across his goddamn face. And I wasn't trying to do it at the expense of the promo. I was trying to see if I could, especially on pre-tapes at the office, right? If I could get him there, no harm, no foul. But I was just trying to see if I could do the promo and still fucking get him every once in a while.
Stan seemed like he was in on the joke.
Yeah, Stan just seemed amused at everything that was going on regardless. So you couldn't really tell if he was cracking up at something or if he was just the Stan Lane, the party guy, sweet Stan, just having fun. And he's always looking at the girls too, so he should be smiling at them. I don't remember ever breaking up on TV. Myself. But now somebody may send me a piece of video to prove that wrong, but I don't remember it. But every once in a while, it's been difficult.
Did you ever break Vince with something you said?
No, Vince
on
doesn't
commentary.
Break. No, Vince never broke. I mean, he looked at me when I called Shawn Michaels a fornicator that one time on Raw. He looked at me with that aghast look like he had to mull over in his head whether it was okay that I just said that. Was that one of the words you can't say? And by then, the moment had passed. I might have broke him on that one, but I don't think so.
Not even the worst thing you said. You called Norman the Lunatic a child molester. What's on commentary?
Well, yeah, but that wasn't in front of Vince.
No, that's true. Did you ever break Jim Ross?
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember a specific thing. I think we've both tickled each other a time or two, to be honest.